New York City Marathon is this weekend, aka maybe the best marathon in the whole entire world. Now, I ran it 2 years ago, so I want to share my top 5 tips in case anyone is running it or thinking of running it. Tip number 1, this marathon starts early and it will be freezing. You have to head over to Staten Island where you're probably going to be sat for a couple of hours before you start. I ran it the year there was a heat wave and it was still freezing. Unless you're in the VIP tent with the heaters, you're going to need to double up on hoodies and sweatpants. All of these will be donated, but just don't underestimate how cold it is because you don't want to be cold and miserable before you. Tip number 2, the start line is probably one of the most electric things and feelings in the whole entire world. Like, nothing will ever compare to the start line in the New York City Marathon. It is just so exciting. But remember, you are starting running up a bridge and it won't feel like that because you're going to be full of adrenaline. You're going to be so excited. You're just going to want to go. Start so incredibly slowly because that bridge and all of the other rolling hills that are to come will catch up with you. Just run slower. You can make it up later on in the race. Tip number 3, we're going to talk about mile 16. I don't want to terrify you, but mile 16, I was in the pits. Not only is it a very, very, very steep bridge, it's also silent. It's probably one of the only parts in the marathon where the crowds cannot spectate from. So you go from all of these electric crowds, you hit this bridge, it's a pretty steep incline, and there's no one to cheer you on. My headphones also died at this point, so all I heard was the silence of people breathing very heavily and footsteps. It was not fun, but what I will tell you and what I didn't know is as soon as you come off of that bridge, you're going to run down, you're going to run around a corner, and the crowd is the most electric and phenomenal thing. Just remember that when you're running, when you're in the pits, just think, as soon as I get off this bridge, everyone is going to carry me through the rest of the marathon, because they actually do. And I feel like at that point I was like, oh, this is it, I'm done for. But the crowds honestly revived me. Tip number 3, this is kind of more of a general marathon tip, but I only just learned to do this when I ran Chicago this year. When you're picking up a paper cup, because you're going to need to hydrate as you go, pinch the top of the cup to create a funnel so you can drink water easier. I don't know how I've only just learned this after probably running about 10 or so races and spilling water all down me. Like, I just used to think it was just so poorly designed. No, you just need to pinch the cup and drink it like that. So much easier. The final tip is don't rely on your watch for your distance. Again, this is something that I've learned through going through some races. Your watch is never accurate for your distance. The New York City Marathon is one of the biggest marathons in the world. There's a lot of people running it, meaning you're not just running 26.2, you're more than likely running 26.9, 27, because you're going to be darting in and out and around people. It adds distance, so your watch is always going to say that you're nearly done when you're not. And that really played mind games with me when I was running towards Central Park, and I saw Central Park and thought, oh my goodness, Central Park, my watch says 25.7, I'm nearly done. And I wasn't. I still had a way to go. So make sure that you're checking the actual race markers. Finally, I just want to say good luck if you are running it this weekend. Truly, that race lives rent-free in my head. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. The crowds are phenomenal. New York is amazing. It's just the most electric atmosphere. It's going to be challenging, but it's a marathon. It's meant to be challenging. So yeah, just take out your headphones, listen to the crowds, and have the best time.